kick right here. And this is the game winner. Ted Muirfield from 41 yards out. It's up, it's good. Torrey Pines wins it.
Pretty absurd. I was kind of nervous. Yeah, nervous up to the kick. But the second I hit it, I was feeling good about it. And the rest is history, so yeah.
As you should. Well, Torrey Pines' last second win on a field goal against San Clemente Friday night may go down as the game of the year. Both teams trading punches back and forth for 48 minutes, but that wasn't the only highlight of Friday night. That would be the week 2 of the Prep Pigskin Report. Here's a 1 minute and 55-second recap of what happened.
I have to commend you. You actually stayed awake.
I did. I had
I mean, the snoring was so loud we had to close the door in the green room.
It was horrible.
Alcohol for East County Game of the Weekend. San Marcos at Grossmont.
1 point game between Oceanside and Westview heading into the fourth quarter. How does this one end?
San Diego is threatening an upset of biblical proportion as they're up 13-0. Kenneth Stevenson will ice things. He's wearing a white helmet, and he'll go around the corner for the score. Lincoln survives.
Viva Peraza rolled and left and lets it fly. Perfect cast for the perfect catch. JT Panic, can you believe that one? Sliding in the DMs for the slick touchdown.
Norsemen take the field, ready to face the West Hill Wolfpack. Norsemen cleats and all.
Poway taking on the Olympian Eagles with the leg dance, I guess?
This is Kaylee Sandoval from University City. Her 38-second video clip winning the hearts of our idol committee.
You think the Lancers going to keep this winning streak?
But you know who's coming is Skinner with the fumble. But we're not done hearing from the man whose name I just yelled down the seam. And Super Nintendo Chalmers, we got a game on our hands.
Bang it! Bang it! Go, 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 go! Let's go, E.T.! Press it!
Later in the second, San Marcos with the ball. They called it the Rick Willis play. Let's see how it turns out. Miles Hastings at quarterback, and it's intercepted. Boy, Rick, that didn't work out too well, now did it? Now, the Rick Willis play didn't work, so let's try the Paul Rudy. San Marcos, Zach Frost, right up the middle. He holds on to it for the 36-yard touchdown run. I just want to give a shout out to Calvin. You are my biggest fan out here in East County. So, Paul, send it back to you.
Maddie, this is not a dating service.
Oh, boy, way to go there. All right, Madison High School, Steel Canyon meeting up with Claremont in the San Diego Youth 14 and under action. First quarter, the Cougars, Alfonso Corona scores from 7 yards out as Steel Canyon takes an 8-7 lead. The Hawks counter with a big Mike Porter, who refuses to be tackled. Look at him go. Oh, the way. 48 yards for a touchdown, giving Claremont a 15-8 lead. Moving to the third, it's the Hawks' Frank Giovanetti. Yes, that's a touchdown as he makes it a 14-yard score as the Hawks go on to win it 37-14, making it look a lot like Madison on the field and on the mic.
The Madison vibe out here is just, it's amazing, man. Future Warhawks out here, and I can't wait to be out here on this high school next year. I think the team played good, man. It would give it all up to my O-line, man. If it weren't for them, none of this would have happened. And our defense, no fly zone today, baby, DBU.
All right, start of Pop Warner season unlimited division interleague game as Point Loma Pointers facing the Oceanside Outlaws. First quarter, Point Loma's Max Umberg to Tyson Bryant for a 22-yard run and a first down, setting up Phelan Sullivan for a 10-yard score and a 6-0 lead. Second quarter now and a 28-yard outlaw pass picked off by Pointer Kendall Johnson, who takes the ball down the field 26 yards as that sets up LaDanian. We'll call him LL instead of LT. LaDanian Lawrence with the touchdown, the first of his 2 TDs, increasing the 34-0. Point Loma goes on to win 15-0 to start their season with the win. They take on Murrieta next.
We're trying to come hard and bring the pressure. You know, each team we come, we putting in work.
We did pretty well offensively and defensively. Had a safety, 2 picks, came through pretty good. I feel like we accomplished our goal.
In 2 weeks, SDCCU Stadium will play host to Aztec football, but on Saturday it's home to bocce ball. Now, the sport is usually played during tailgates and played on front lawns, but it's strange to play inside this building. But thank you to the Holiday Bowl, it is. In the 4th edition, the event drawing 500 ball throwing, Palino targeting uniform-clad folks from all over San Diego.
Throw a small ball out there, get the bigger balls closest to it, and you win. Simple as that. It's beginner to intermediate. It's pretty easy to play this game. You know, no physical, nothing physical. Just stand there, toss the ball. Easy.
I'm Mustard. My other half of my dynamic duo is Ketchup. We are definitely a dynamic duo in like all aspects of life and work, so we went as Ketchup and Mustard, which are the staples for all things great, right?
Meanwhile, the Tijuana Xolos traveling to Veracruz. Both teams sitting at the bottom of the Liga MX table. That's why they can't afford to pay the power bill.
Todavía Veracruz. Atención con esta. Viene el centro. Es importante. El remate de cabeza. Gol Chávez. ¡Gol! ¡Qué golalazo!
Yeah, the final 1-0. Veracruz wins it. Both teams are now tied in the Liga MX table with Xolos dropping to 1-3-3. 2 features on this Saturday at Del Mar. The first, the $200,000 Pat O'Brien Stakes for 3-year-olds and up. Trevor Denman has a stretch call.
They're at the top of the lane now. Catalina Cruiser still just being pushed along by Drayden Van Dyke. Battle of Midway, trying hard to make a race of it, but Catalina Cruiser, really just a workout for him today, striding away, magnificent looking individual too. Catalina Cruiser and Drayden Van Dyke absolutely cruise.
That's right, the Cruiser cruises. Catalina Cruiser, your winner, the 4-year-old Chestnut Colt, ridden by Trevor Van Dyke and trained by John Sandler, paying $240. Next up, the $100,000 Share Belief Stakes for 3-year-olds. Trevor, once more.
Now on the outside, Tatters to Riches. Fleet Ascends Tough won't give up the chase. These two now pull clear from the rest, and it's Tatters to Riches going the better of the pair with a 16 to go, and Tatters to Riches has put them away. Tatters to Riches and Tyler Bay's comfortable winners of the Shared Belief. Tatters to Riches.
Yes, that's right. Tatters to Riches, your winner, the Brown Colt, ridden by Tyler Bays and trained by Jeff Mullins, paying $440 for the win.